Hi, thank you for taking the time to chat with me today. How are you doing?
I'm doing well, thank you.
It's wonderful to hear. I love that you're already considering how you can make a difference. Let me give you a brief overview of what we're doing at Boise State and why I think it's a program that might resonate with you. Does that sound good?
Yes, of course. I'm curious to learn more.
Perfect. So at Boise State, we've been developing a scholarship fund specifically aimed at helping students who demonstrate a commitment to not just their academic success, but also to community engagement and leadership. We found that students who are both academically gifted and passionate about giving back are often the ones who make the biggest impact. With this scholarship, we want to support them on their journey, ensuring that the financial barriers don't hold them back.
That sounds really impactful. What sort of students do you typically attract with this program?
Great question. So, the students we're seeing come through this program are often from undeserved communities. They might not have the means to attend college without financial assistance, but they're driven to make a difference in their fields. They're the kind of students who excel in leadership roles, volunteer work, or even start projects that benefit their communities. The scholarship helps cover tuition and living expenses so that they can focus on their studies and community work without the constant stress of financial hardship.
That's really inspiring. It sounds like these are exactly the kind of students we should be supporting.
Exactly, and that's where your potential support comes in. We're looking to expand the scholarship program, and with your help, we could fund even more students, ensuring that bright minds with a passion for making a difference, are given the opportunity they deserve. Your donation could truly change lives, giving students the chance to attend Boise State without worrying about how to pay for it.
So, you're asking for a donation to grow the scholarship fund. How much are you looking for from donors?
Great question. We understand that everyone's ability to contribute is different. The scholarship program is flexible enough that donations can range from $10,000 to $100,000. Of course, the larger the donation, the more students we can support. But honestly, any amount helps us continue to make a big difference.
That's a pretty wide range. What would a donation of $100,000 specifically do for the program?
Well, $100,000 would completely fund four full scholarships for students who need it the most. It would cover their tuition for 4 years, their living expenses, books, everything. This kind of donation would have an incredible long-term impact on their lives. These students wouldn't just benefit from a great education, they'd have the chance to thrive without the constant worry about finances.
I see. That's a huge commitment, but it could really transform lives.
Exactly, and while $100,000 would have a tremendous impact, we also recognize that every donor situation is unique. Maybe you're considering something less than that, and that's perfectly okay. Whatever amount you choose to give will make a difference in students' lives, whether it's $10,000, $25,000, or more. The key thing is that it's an investment in the future. Your donation directly supports the next generation of leaders.
You're right. It's all about the long-term impact. I've always believed in the power of education to change the world, and this does feel like the right cause.
I'm really glad to hear that. I know that with your generous support, we can continue to change the lives of so many students who will go on to make a difference in the world. If you have any more questions or would like to discuss the details further, I'm happy to help.
You've really convinced me that this is a cause worth supporting. I think I'd like to pledge $50,000 to help grow the scholarship fund. What's the next step?
Well, that's an incredibly generous contribution. Thank you very much. The next step is simple. We'll set up a formal donation agreement and we'll make sure you're kept updated on how your donation is being used and the students it's helping. We'll also send you a packet with all the tax information and recognition opportunities you'd like. Does that work for you?
Yeah, that sounds great. I want to stay involved and see the impact firsthand.
Absolutely, and we'll make sure you're always in the loop.